How's it going, everybody? So I'm going to show you guys how you can all get to top 200 on ladder today, and this is going to be exactly how you do it. So we're playing this recruits deck with a little bit of a twist than the normal one. We've got the Golden Knight, and we've got the Hog Rider instead of the Royal Hogs, and I think what else is it replaced? E-Spirit, I guess. But yeah, this version's a lot easier to use, I would say, just because Golden Knight is so good in the meta right now. It really counters all these bait-type decks. I'm just going to go for the recruits first play. Honestly, it doesn't even matter that I took some damage right here because he's going to go Dark Open. I can just go for the arrows as soon as physically possible. And then how is he going to defend? He's panicking here, spamming all his cards, trying to probably defend that Golden Knight. But the Golden Knight is full HP. I still have the ability. The Cannoneer is not really going to do much for him. I can just wait again, and then we should get a nice little... Okay, he does go for the King Tower activation. That's fine. But I'd rather honestly kill the Dark Goblin than give up King Tower. Or, like, I don't care about giving up King Tower if we killed the Dark Goblin, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to go for the cage like this, and yeah, honestly, very good start right here. We take about a third of his left-hand tower as well, and him having Cannoneer is going to help me out quite a lot as well. So these bait decks are running rampant. Golden Knight has to be a necessity for these type of decks because, I mean, how are you going to kill all of the swarm units if you don't have a Golden Knight, you know what I mean? So I'm just going to tank all this. I know it's like, what are you doing? You're tanking like 1,000 damage, but I have to because I can't play recruits, and all we have to do is just sit back and set up another set of these 6-man in the back. And just wait for him. There's really no rush, and there's no problem at all with this deck. You can literally just keep chilling and keep setting up and setting up and setting up with the recruits over and over and over. With cards like the Flying Machine right here, we can kill the Dark Goblin and the Hog for pressure. There's really nothing that he can do, so I'm just going to let that Sus Bush take the most of my tower, go for the Hog on the left-hand side. He's going to have to defend both sides with a very low elixir, and even though he does take our right-hand tower, basically, he's going to have dual lane pressure, and I think that's going to be most of his tower down on both sides. So yeah, very good right here. He's going to get below 1,000 on each side. We can go Golden Knights on top of the Boss Bandits, and yes, this deck is very broken indeed. So if you want a deck that's super easy to push up trophies with and you have the Golden Knight and stuff leveled up, this is definitely the one for you. So I'm going to go for the Goblin Cage Evo to grab that Boss Bandits. The Wall Breakers do connect on that. Doesn't really matter too much. Wow, that actually dashes out of the cage, which is kind of insane right there. But just going to go Arrows Cycle on the left-hand side. We just need 3 sets of arrows to take care of his tower. We have 50 seconds, plenty of time for that. So I'm going to go Golden Knight down low, as well as, you know, having the 3-card cycle. That'll make the arrow cycle even faster, I'd say. So I'm going to go Hog right here, just to kite and make sure he has to spend a spell on top of that. He might go for the, yeah, he might go all in here on defense. Yeah, he does go for the log as well. So we can just go for the arrows on the Dark Goblin, and we should be chilling. 30 seconds, just need 1 more set of arrows, and that's going to be basically GG's for him. I'm just going to go Zappies like this, let the Wall Breakers connect. He does have log. I didn't even, like, recognize that he had log. To be honest, my brain didn't put that together, but he already had played it, like, 5 times, I think. So I'm just going to go Hog like this. That should take the tower, and nothing he can do about that. So even if he does defend that somehow magically, we have arrows, of course, that I believe take 118, right? I think. But I'm just going to go, yeah, I think arrows do, what, 135? But I'm just going to cycle the recruits to back, and I've got my Golden Knights. I've got my evolved Goblin Cage. I've got my Flying Machine. There's really nothing that he can do in this scenario to win the game. So I'm going to go Flying Machine like this right here, and then we go for the Evo Cage at the river for the Boss Bandit, hopefully. Going to go for the Bar Barrel like this, arrows on the Dark Goblin Evo, and we should be chilling. He burns his Wall Breakers as well. Very good for me. Everything in this sequence was perfect for me because now he's going to be in trouble. I can Golden Knight the pockets. I'm going to pop the ability here too. He's going to play Spirit. Yep. That's fine, though. I'm just going to go for my Hog Rider while he's defending all this, and that should be at least 1 hit right there, maybe even 2. I don't think he can stop the Hog, guys. The log does come down. That might stop it. Nope, doesn't stop it, and we get that last swing and win the game. So, dude, this deck, guys, this is the one for you if you want easy cups. Okay, we got a match here against Haidar. I'm not sure what he's running, but he's going to go for the E-Spirit first play. I guess we'll just hog into this and see what he does have for this. So Tesla E-Spirit, oh no, don't tell me it's Expo. If we face any Expo this video, I'm going to actually feel like a complete bully because they have absolutely no chance of winning. And the only Expo deck in this entire game is either Pumpo or 3.0s, which kind of sucks, but it is what it is. So yeah, it is 3.0 Expo. Oh boy, this is going to be rough for him. I low-key don't have my recruits anywhere near my cycle, their 8th card, which is a bit unfortunate for me, but it doesn't matter because we have Golden Knights and Bar Barrel, which are 2 of the best counters to Expo in the entire game as well. So I'm just going to go for the Bar Barrel like this. He Knights, but honestly, it's not going to do much. I'm going to go for my Cage to make sure the Expo doesn't lock on my tower. That Barb gets that last like 1 HP swing as well, which is absolutely insane. That Knight's going to get 1 shot on my tower. I should have put the Cage 1 tile up, but it's okay. Doesn't matter too much. Like I said, you can make mistakes and little errors with this deck, and it just doesn't matter. It's going to play itself kind of similar to the Graveyard deck, the one I played a few days ago, but I'm not going to compare them because they are 2 very different decks, but they are very, you know, similar in ways, if that makes sense, in some ways. So I'm just going to go for the recruits to back and see what he wants to do for that. We don't really care about the first set of recruits. That's kind of the rule of thumb for the most part. Unless you have a really good situation, you don't really care about the normal recruits too much. You just kind of cycle them and let them get their value on their own and just don't, you know, lightly support them, but nothing too crazy, if that makes sense. And then once you get to your Evo recruits, that's when you go all in. So I'm going to go Hog right here. I don't know. Okay, I was going to say he might Fireball this, but he doesn't. He goes for the Evo Tesla up high. That's actually really good for me because now his Evo Tesla's out of cycle. I would say this matchup for me is actually better because of the Hog. Because, you know, Hog doesn't really get Fireballed as easily as the Royal Hogs. And Royal Hogs are a bit useless, I'd say, against 3.0 sometimes in most scenarios. So I'm just going to have my Zappies ready if he goes in for the Expo. We have Zappies plus Golden Knight. I mean, how are you going to defend that? Good grief. I'm going to pop the ability here, too, just to make sure that dies then arrows the Evo Archers, and beautiful right there. He burnt his best card in the game that he has, which is the Evo Archers, and now we have our Evo Recruits, we have our Flying Machine, we have our Goblin Cage. Just nothing he can do. So this is going to be a beautiful, you know, if you hate Expo, this is going to be a beautiful match for you. I know there's a lot of Expo haters in Clash Royale, but I'm just going to cycle recruits to back, and this is, you know, going to be if he beats me, then fair play, because, I mean, it's like a 99-1 matchup here, I think. So we're going to go Flying Machine like this for the whatever that's called, the Expo. I can pop the ability here. Oh my gosh, Golden Knight is so broken in this matchup. It's actually absurd. I can just go for the Hog Rider on the left, and that's GG, I think. What is he supposed to do, guys? There's just too much on the map. We can bar barrel the right, and that is just an overwhelm, like, clinic right there. You can't do anything. Pre-arrow the Archers? No, that's going to be game over. So one Expo player has been dominated this video. We'll see if we get any more. Hopefully not. Honestly, I feel bad because I literally have the hardest counter ever in the world to 3.0 Expo. So it's kind of nice in a way because I do not enjoy facing 3.0 Expo, but it also feels wrong at the same time, if that makes sense. Like it's a win plus loss for me. Final next match here against Tom's. I actually think this guy plays Expo as well. I'm not even kidding. I'm pretty sure this guy runs Expo. I faced him a few times on ladder before, but it's been a while. Yeah, he's got Archers. Oh, no. Not again. No, I don't even face 3.0 this. Well, to be fair, I actually do face 3.0 a lot, but not this often. I'm just gonna chill, let that kind of die. No, guys, no, I feel wrong, dude. I feel wrong in every type of way right now. He goes for the log. I think that's kind of a sign for me to just cycle my recruits in the back. I mean, what's he gonna do? Go for the Expo when I have a Golden Knight and Zappies? Yeah, there's just, this is, oh man, I feel bad, guys. So he's going to go Tesla. I can hog right now because it's going to bypass the Tesla before it pops up. Yeah, kind of a bad hog. He misses the Knight push as well. Oof, that's kind of going to be a lot of hog damage on the left hand or the right hand side. Wait, what? How did I not get that second shot? I promise you, if that was anyone else's hog rider, that is swinging right there, but it doesn't matter. Look at the left, guys. Oh my gosh, look at the left hand side. Just like that, 1,000 HP is gone, and I didn't even do anything over there. I only had 3 recruits over there, so I'm just gonna go for the bar barrel plus ability. I don't even need the bar barrel unless he defends that. Okay, yeah, we don't need to. Man, this is an absolute nightmare for 3.0 Expo. I mean, I could just go for the ability again, but I don't need to. We're chilling. The Zappy's going to get on tower, give me a bit of chip, and we have a dual lane just masterclass with this deck. I'm telling you, with the Golden Knight, it just makes it even easier. To be fair, we also could have E-Spirit in this deck, and that would make it even worse for him because literally I could just E-Spirit to reset if he ever, you know, got an Expo near my tower or, you know, anything close to getting a lock. I could just go E-Spirit to make sure he doesn't. But you're going to go Evo Recruits to back, and man, I know this guy's raging right now. If I face Recruits, I get annoyed, but dude, even me, like, sometimes they don't have Fireball. In Recruit stacks, like this doesn't have Fireball, so I can sometimes play my Ice Wiz and get a little bit of value. There's not a single card that he can place that's going to get too much value without me being able to take it off the map, or just, you know, my Recruits in Golden Knight plus Barbarrel just cleaning it up. So he's going to go for the Archer Evo at the back. That kind of saved him right there. That was well played. But it doesn't matter because I can just go hog again, force out a building. That's going to be his Evo Tesla out of cycle, and just like that, he has to play his best defensive card. Well, technically that and the Archers are at the same level, I'd say. But he fireballs my cage. I mean, he's got to go for something, but I'm telling y'all, this is going to be a very hard push for him to defend right now. So Evo Tesla pops up. There's the Archers at the back. We're one card off the, what's it called, arrows. I'm not going to play them right away. Actually, I'm going to wait. I'm going to go for my Flying Machine. Actually, let's go Golden Knight, yeah, because this is going to dash on top of the Archers, and he can't do anything about it. And I can just go Flying Machine to left, and now he's in a big bit of trouble here. Oh my gosh, look at the Golden Knight going crazy. Look at the Flying Machine going crazy. I can just go for a Hog Rider on the right. I can go for the arrows for the Archer and that Knight, and that should be, oh my goodness, that should be a Hog hit or two on the right hand side. The Flying Machine just goes absolutely crazy over there on the left, and we can just go Evo Recruits like that. I don't think he's enjoying his time on ladder right now. Oh man, back-to-back 3.0 Expo players, guys. I feel dirty, but you know what? Someone's got to get rid of them all because there's way too many 3.0 players right now in this game. So, you know, I'm just doing the dirty work right now. Okay, this is like a joke because I'm pretty sure this is 3.0 Expo again. Guys, what do I do, man? I feel guilty with myself. Do I even post this video? I'm just bullying Expo the entire time. I'm gonna go Zappies Golden Knight the River. I mean, dude, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. This is so bad. I actually feel horrible. I'm just going to pop the ability to dash on the Tesla. That's pretty good right there because Tesla should die pretty fast. There's just like, I don't need to do anything. Like, it'll just play itself and then I can auto win because now he has no Tesla in cycle. I could probably go hog here, but let me just chill and set up. Actually, what do I do here? I could just hog, to be honest. I could go recruits to back. There's so many options, and there's no bad one. So, you know what? I'm just going to go for the recruits to back and play cringe because that's just how this deck works, guys. So we're gonna go for the recruits right now and see what he wants to do. Probably gonna archer split the back. No, he goes knight. Okay, that's fine. I could go flying machine. He's probably gonna fireball that if I do though. So let me think about this a bit. I'm gonna go for the flying machine now. If he fireballs, he's gonna be low. So I'm gonna hog rider on the right, and this is gonna be good here. He has to make up his mind. He goes rocket on the hog. Oh, that's game, I think. Yep, he has no fireball. That's even worse for him. Oh my gosh. Like, what is he supposed to do? I mean, this is ridiculous. He gives up. Oh, no. So 3 Expo players back to back to back. I can't, guys. I can't even look at myself in the mirror. Let's go next game. We found a game, and this guy has Duchess, so I'm pretty sure he's not running Expo, thankfully. Good grief. That was, I don't even know, guys. I have guilt in my body right now, but just going to go for the cage in the middle first play. Gosh dang it. He's got Duchess, which is actually, like, I don't know if that's good or bad against recruits, because it's very good in single at just cleaning things up, but I don't know about double and later in the games. When you have so much swarm on the map, I feel like it's bad, low-key, but he's got Dark Prince, which is very good against recruits. Looks like a giant deck, with Bomber. Okay, yeah, it's Giant Prince Bomber. I know this deck. I've faced it before. Pretty toxic deck, to be honest. I'm not sure if he has lightning version or fireball version, or he could have no big spell and he has like just a couple small spells. He's got the mega minion, the prince. Okay, prince comes down. I don't really have much for this. I guess we can just go for the zappies to defend that. If he does like arrows zap or arrows rage or something, I've got to have my bar barrel prepared. Yep, there it is. I knew he's gonna do that, bruh. Every giant player is like the same person. I swear they do the exact same plays. There's no variety, so I've faced enough of them to know what they're gonna do. But that's gonna be a fine defense. We take a bit of damage. I think single actually favors him, but once we get later into the match, I should be able to stack flying machines, stack, you know, zappies, golden knight, cage. I mean, all that stuff together, and he's gonna have a really hard time defending. Even though he does have the bomber, we should be able to arrows the bomber off the map when I need to. So just gonna go for the golden knight to back right, and then hey, that rhymes, golden knight back right. Yeah, it does. Bro, I feel like it's been a while since I rhymed in a video. But he's going to go for the Mega Mini in the back. I've got my Flying Machine for this. Even if he Giants, I low-key should just go Recruits the river. Yeah, I don't mind this. Wait, I can go... yeah, let's go Recruits, because if I go Cage, I feel like it's going to not do what I want it to do, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go Recruits like this, a little weird split up high, so the 4 go to the left, so he has to defend that. And then he's going to Dark Prince over there, and that leaves me open for a Hog on the right-hand side with this Flying Machine. So this could be quite an annoying push for him to defend. He's going to go Mega Minion on top of that Flying Machine, if I had to guess. And he goes Bomber late. Wow. So that Flying Machine is going to get so much value. There's the MM late. I can just go for the Bar Barrel down low for this. I can't really activate King Tower here, which is fine. He gets a bit of damage. Dark Prince is really the best thing for him in this matchup, for sure. I can't really kill that without a Gold Knight. I can't really burn my Cage on that either, but just going to go for my Gold Knight to back. We know if we go for the Zappies, he's probably going to arrow zap, but I don't mind him arrow zapping this because he's going to have to spend all that elixir, and then my Flying Machine will get infinite value, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go for the Goblin Cage here, cycle around to our Flying Machine as fast as possible. That's my thought process. He's going to zap arrows this probably. Yep, there it is. Arrows come down. Here comes the zap in a second. I can just go Flying Machine right now. Perfect. He does zap, so that's good. And then Golden Knight plus Recruit should do enough. I'm going to actually go for the Hog to tank for my Flying Machine. Kind of a weird play, but I think it's a good one. Look at the Recruits on the left as well, getting quite a bit of damage. The Flying Machine stays alive. The Brawler's going to tank for my Flying Machine. He has to go Dark Prince, which is really good. I can just set up another Cage. And honestly, I'm liking how this game's going, even though it's a bit awkward. It's like, you know, we have control, if that makes sense. So he's going to go Giant to back again. I don't really care. Like, I don't mind Zappies into this because it forces out 5 elixir, right? And then I could just stack all my other support cards on top of it because he has to spend all that time worrying about the Zappies and elixir and all that. So I'm going to go Flying Machine. He cannot kill this card as well. There's the Zap, of course, and then we can just go Evo Recruits the river. Okay, he has Lightning, so he does go for the Lightning, but I think that puts him quite low in elixir right here. I'm just going to go for the arrows on the Bomber, so he has to defend that Recruit over there on the left, and then I can just go for the Hog on the left as well, pop the ability on the right. He's going to have to defend both sides with low elixir, and this is going to be super good. Yeah, he goes for a Giant, really big mistake because I have my Evo Cage, and that's basically GG's, I would like to think, on the left-hand side. He can't kill the Hog. Even with that Zap, it's going to get one more swing, and we're right back into into another set of arrows to win the game. So beautiful win right there. I mean, just that giant kind of sold him the game, but I don't know if he had any other options right there. Just kind of kept pressuring and then being patient, didn't go too aggressive, and won us that match. Dare I say, I'm actually kind of having a bit of fun playing recruits right now. I know it's like sounds wrong, guys, but just imagine if you play recruits for a whole season. Just imagine if you play recruits in general the whole time. Like, does anyone actually that's watching this video just play recruits every day on ladder? Is that your main deck? Are you just, you know, so used to playing it? How does it feel, bro? Like, do you just get immune to the feeling of just disgust? Because I feel kind of immune right now, but I'm just gonna go cage up high. This guy might have recruits too. I think he does, because he's got the skeleton barrel, which usually isn't in a log bait deck. Well, I guess technically it is log bait, but it's with recruits and like all that stuff. So I'm gonna tank these wall breakers. I could maybe golden knight, but I don't think it's worth it, because once again that put us very low in elixir, and I don't care about taking damage in the single. If you haven't noticed, it doesn't matter as long as you're not losing your whole tower. Like, you can come back in any situation. This is more of a double elixir deck anyways with the hog. I'm just gonna chill. He does go for the goblins. We can just let that die out, and we can pretty much reset right here. Maybe go for the recruits again potentially and just kind of chill. Well, not again, but for the first time this game, I'm just gonna go for them in the back right now. He goes for the mighty miner. We have flying machine, which I think is going to be our win con low-key in this game, for the most part, because he can't kill it. That's how it is in a lot of situations, flying machine, and it's why it's one of the most hated cards in the game. It's because it's so dependent on the matchup if it's good or not. So he goes for the ability, but the flying machine has infinite range. It's literally a magic archer basically, and goes all the way back to kill that mighty miner, which is so funny to me, but that's gonna be fine. He's out of ammo and his Duchess on both sides. It doesn't matter too much though, because it is single, so I can't really go in too aggressive. We can just chill here, go for the Zappies the back. I guess we could just go for the Gold Knight on top of the Dark Goblin. That's fine right there. He's going to get a bit of damage on the left-hand side. I'm actually going to ignore these wall breakers and go for the Hog with this Golden Knights. I'm going to actually go Hog in front of the Golden Knight here. And then I can pop the ability to make the hog speedy. Like, watch this, guys. The hog's going to be speeding down the lane. Okay, that didn't really do that much. I thought it was going to do more. No, that could have been so good. I should have arrowed quicker as well. I would have gotten more hog damage. I was too busy yapping about the dang Golden Knights. Okay, it's fine. We're good. All right, yeah. This is, like, even though we're in a weird, like, deficit right now, we're actually chilling. So I'm just going to go for the flying machine to counteract that. We can just go for the recruits at the river. We don't care about the wall breakers at all. We just care about pressuring, and that's all that matters right now. So I'm going to go for the hog with these recruits on the left. He's going to go for, like, what, Goblin Gang or something? Yep, I can just go Golden Knight, pop the ability for all of this. That's going to be such a huge dash into everything right here. Bang, 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 bang. We get a huge bit of damage, but it doesn't matter too much because we are actually down right now. I need to start taking defense seriously. I'm kind of just like defending lightly, and it's not really the best idea right now. So I'm just going to go arrows on the wall breakers and that Dark Goblin. You know what? This is fine. We're still good in a good spot here. And I'll tell you what, the Gold Knights, you know, it's one of those cards where if you drop it down, it just controls an entire lane. Like, I don't have to worry about this right side at all pretty much because the Gold Knight will just carry me over there. So I'm just going to chill and then go for, I guess we can go Zappies the back. It's time for me to play a little bit passive here and let him kind of overcommit. That's my thought process right now. I want to pop the ability to kill the Dark Goblin. He fireballs the Zappies. Whoa. That is not what you want to do, sir. I also didn't even know he had Fireball. Has he played that the whole game? I don't think so. But just going to go for the recruits. We can bar barrel this Goblin Gang right here. Perfect. That kills the Spear Goblins, which is really good. And then the Flying Machine, like I said, is just getting infinite value because he can't kill it without a fireball. So he's going to go for the wall breakers, then Skelly Barrel opposite lane. That's fine with me. Flying Machine is the MV freaking P right here. Let's go for the Gold Knight down low on top of that. And then we are chilling. He's probably going to go for something on the right-hand side to spam. Yep, there's the recruits Evo. We can go for our Zappies. I've got my arrows as well if he goes in. There's the Dark One. We're going to arrows that instantly, actually. And I think we're okay. It's going to be a close game. I just need one good push, though. We literally need one good hog to win. So I'm going to go Royal recruits at the river. Evo recruits, make that, keep that in mind. He's going to go for the Goblin Gang plus probably Dark Goblin here at some point. So I'm just going to go for the Flying Machine to DPS everything down. There's the flying or the mighty miner. I'm gonna go for the hog on the left. He's low on elixir right now. I've got my arrows preemptively here, and that should be it, guys. Get something in there, maybe. Nope. But look at the right hand side. He can't defend the flying machine, and just like that, the single flying machines just take care of business, and we win this game. So yeah. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoyed the butch clip as well. And peace.